Hello, IJ76 Ian here, and this is round 4 of my 3-lap series on Project Cars 2. We're racing in the GT3 2015 Renault RS01, and we're that black and orange car you can see on the far side, starting in mid-pack as usual. This is the circuit of the Americas, the track in Austin, which is used for the American Grand Prix. We've had a bit of bumping at the start, but we're clean through at this point. But we lose the position to the yellow car, and this is a track and a car that actually, when I'm recording this, I should have been doing for real in the GT3 league, which I joined on AOR, but unfortunately I had a bit of a disaster and left the connection between qualifying and the race, even though in qualifying I also got disqualified for speeding the pit lane twice. So this is a car that I have raced a few laps on, so I should be a little bit better, and I get the braking all too late here, and I've done this at the same time as the GT3 race, so an early morning start, and for some reason on the same setup the car feels awful. It's understeering all over the place, and I don't really know what's going on, because it should feel as it felt earlier in the exact same configuration on the same track. But anyway, we're in about 6th or 7th place as we come down to the hairpin here. Oh, a car just taps us on the outside. We've set this to 7 AM, so hence the shadows here. So the sun has just come up. Down to this very difficult braking and turning in, which reminds me of a similar turn in Bahrain. And then the very fast but pretty difficult in this GT3 car triple right-hander. And I do like this car. As I said, I've driven it in practice in preparation for GT3, and if I can actually manage to connect properly next week, I hope to take part in round 2. But it wasn't enjoyable on this 3-lap stint for some reason, but we'll try and make the best of it. Our best result so far in this series is a 5th in the Jaguar sports car from 1988 at the Silverstone Classic circuit, and I'm not sure we're going to do any better than that as we go off board. Nice looking car, this one. I like it. As exhaust flames go out. Now this fast right left, right left, right left, I think that's how many right lefts there are, it's so easy to get sucked into going too fast as I do there. Too much speed, understeering terribly, not driven very well at all. But we're keeping clear of the opposition. Look, our line is all over the place. If you get the first bit of this series of corners wrong, you're absolutely hopeless for the rest of them and lose a lot of time. So plunging down the hill towards the hairpin, and I can see the cars not too far in front of me. So at this point I'm thinking I could get in amongst the top 5 or so. I'm 6th place at the moment. Now riding in the car. The actual camera I used when I was actually driving was a roof cam, which you'll see again later, but it's just to give you an idea of what this game looks like from inside the cockpit. And I don't take the hairpin very well, and this is through the tight and twisty section of the circuit. It looks like my hand is almost coming off the wheel there. That's probably because I'm putting so much, yes I am, putting so much lock on the steering wheel, because I've not got a good setup here at all. So there's a bunch of cars. So the front 5 have stepped away from us. We're in 6th, but we've got 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and probably 16. There's 16 cars in this. Pretty close to us and chasing us down. We run wide through the fast left-hander. So it's a 2-stage race, the top 5 and everyone else being held up by ourselves. So across the line to start the last lap. Difficult to pick your braking points. I've not got a racing line on for the 3-lap series, though in the GT3 league I will have it on, at least to start with. Now let's see how I do through these fast corners this time. I'm being caught, but it looks a little better than before. Not the optimal line, but not too bad. Scrubbed a bit of speed off it. Run a bit wide there, hit a bollard. Oh dear, it's all gone to pot now. I'm back to my usual driving badly off the racing line. And I think I'm going to be under pressure to keep this 6th place. Down the hill is the guy in 7th going to make a move on us. He is, you know. Oh no, thinks better of it. Oh no, he does go for it. The second phase of braking. We push him a little bit. No DRS, remember. This is not F1. And that black car's actually compromised and the yellow car's gone through ahead of him, so we still keep 6th. But we brake too late into this hairpin. And really, really slow out of the hairpin, and 2 cars get past us. We managed to get one of them back. So we're temporarily back up to 7th. Just a few corners to go in this race. And I'm trying to push as much as I can to see if there's any way to get this 6th place back. That's probably the best I've taken that corner or race, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. So we finished 12th, 5th, 6th and now 7th. I've no idea what the next car on track will be. Something completely different, I hope. Thanks for watching. Join us for episode 5.